Welcome back to Money in Sports. I'm Matthew Stevenson.
I'm Danny Warner.
Danny, today we're going to start with the Russian Olympic Federation. Are they all doped or not?
The federation isn't doped, but many of the Russian athletes have been doped.
But this is unprecedented. An entire federation thrown out of the Olympic movement, or whatever you want to call it, for a wholesale doping of not one team, but all the teams.
Well, the problem is the National Federation didn't do its job. But this has happened in other countries, Kenya as well. So it is an avertissement. It's a warning that the national federations have to do better.
Isn't this the United States, the West, trying to get Russia out of the Olympics?
Oh, don't be paranoid, Matthew.
Trying to get the World Cup out of them,
no,
you know.
This is paranoid. This is a warning to everyone.
Wait. This is an entire federation suspended from the Olympic participation, no, so it's not nothing.
It could be other federations coming up as well. We've had several problems with athletics. It's about time they got their act together.
In nearby Latvia, the rookie sensation of the National Basketball Association is Kristaps Porzingis, your New York Knickerbockers. Is he the real thing?
He is the real thing. He was booed when he was drafted at number 4.
A little boy sat in the stands, 10 years old, crying. Apparently now he has Porzingis' jersey. So.
He is being cheered in Madison Square Garden, not only because he's done so well as a player, but also he's a very, very impressive young man.
But don't you think Kobe and some of the others will figure him out?
They may figure him out, but he's young enough to be able to change. He is the real thing, Matthew.
He may be the real thing. Are the Knicks, can they win with Carmelo Anthony, as formerly known? Is the combination of Porzingis and Anthony enough to bring the championship back to New York?
They were so bad last year, it can only get better.
They cannot get worse than last year. I agree with you on that. Let's look at world tennis. Roger Federer lost to Novak Djokovic yet again in a finals. It was in London. It was close, but Federer couldn't pull it out. Is Federer done?
No, I don't think so. I think he's 34, but he's still improving, and he loves to play. Djokovic is playing at an enormously high level. I don't think he continue playing at that level.
Is he in it just for the money? The Federer brand's got to be worth $100 million
No, Federer loves to play. He loves to play, and he thinks he can win.
He thinks he can win, but he's not always just a bridesmaid?
He's not that far away, and he beat Djokovic in the preliminary round in the London tournament. So he's not that far.
Well, let's close on a little bit with the National Football League in the United States, where $20 million used to get you a real player, used to get you the whole team. Now it gets you a quarterback sitting on the bench. Peyton Manning, the best-known player in the league, sitting on the bench with his $20 million salary. How come? Does money mean nothing?
No, money means a lot, Matthew. But number one, people have had careers, so they get long contracts. When they're at the end of their careers, toward the end of the contract, they're not the same. People also get hurt. But remember, quarterbacks are the key in the National Football League. They help you to win, and they put people in the seats.
They put people in the seats. The model quarterback, Tom Brady, the New England Patriots, took less money to pay his teammates more money to stay on top. Better strategy than Manning taking 20 and sitting in.
Brady doesn't need money, Matthew. His wife makes enough for the two of them.
He's his wife, being a supermodel from Brazil, doesn't play in the league. But what's the correlation between money and success in not just the National Football League, in many sports? Is it there?
You can't determine that. People get hurt. Stuff happens, as they say. But generally, your stars have to be paid a lot of money, or else they'll leave in free agency.
That's all the time we have today on Money in Sports. I'm Matthew Stevenson.
I'm Danny Warner.
We look forward to you joining us next time.